Oh, The Rock is in the building. The Rock is in the building. So we learned that Jay-Z does not completely own Reasonable Doubt still to this day. Um, we know he owns like basically everybody else's share into Reasonable Doubt. His most profitable album and the one that he wants the most is his debut album, and that's the one he wants to control. Now, Dame knows that this is what Jay wants, and he owns 1/3, and because he owns a third of it, his piece is considered to be very valuable to Jay-Z and very valuable to the company. Now, he's supposed to have a equity deal with, according to Roc Nation, and according to their lawsuit, Dame does not own Reasonable Doubt. Dame owns what they call a equity piece of what's that, a Rockefeller period or Roc Nation or whatever thing they got set up. He has an equity piece. So because he has an equity piece, they saying that he has no right to turn Reasonable Doubt into an NFT. He does not own Reasonable Doubt. Now, with that being said, this pissed Dame Dash off as they blocked the sale. You know, they trying to find a judge that's going to come in and knock Dame Dash down, saying he can't do what he's doing. Dame Dash is like, they have no idea of what I'm doing. He's not trying to sell it. He's trying to sell a piece of his, I guess, his percentage of what he owns of Reasonable Doubt. He wants to sell just a piece of it. He wasn't selling his share. He was only selling a percentage or a piece of what he owns off the 1/3 that he owns. He wanted to do a piece of it. But what they're trying to say is, dang, you don't even own that. What you own is a piece of Roc Nation or Rockefeller or whatever it is. You have an equity deal. So you can't turn that into an NFT. Now, an NFT is a non-fungible token. And it's a digital currency for art, for people who want to know what that is. And people like Sotheby's and all these other major art galleries are using it. And it's becoming the new cryptocurrency. Now, it's been around for about, I say 2015. Because that's when I remember when Power first came out. You know, that's when I was hearing about it. Now, with that being said, here's the situation. I want you guys to be kind of clear on this. And don't forget to hit the like button, people. Subscribe to the page. You know, hit that notification bell, the whole nine. Now, when you start talking about an NFT and cryptocurrency, you got to understand that they're a bit different. They don't move the same. NFTs are it's a little bit more complicated than cryptocurrencies. Like, say, for instance, a Bitcoin and things like that. You could sell or move that for same or equal value, greater or equal to value. You know, you could go ahead and trade it. You know, a Bitcoin dollar is equal to another dollar, just like $1 is to another dollar. But with NFTs, it's a little different. Okay, you cannot exchange them. Like, let's say if you have a clip of a Super Bowl from the Super Bowl between the Tampa Bay Bucks and the Kansas City Chiefs, you can't use that NFT for another NFT of the same game and think they're going to be valued the same. It just don't work. It could be the same day, same game, different shots, whatever. It's not going to be the same value. So it would always be different. So that makes it a little complicated. Now, people can use that to open up real estate deals and other things of that nature. I'm quite sure Dame was going to use that to free up some type of revenue or some play that he was going to try to do that could turn into lucrative multi-millions of dollars for Dame. That he can use as collateral to open up something else that he wants to get involved in. He saw the growing trend of people opening NFTs and just wants to get in on the wave right now. And it's a good time to do so. And that's his main equity piece that he has right now. So that's a power play in his favor. It's just that when you're dealing with a lot of people in business, you have to deal with a lot of personalities. And Dame's personality is the only thing that held him back. Besides that, Dame was always a great businessman. The only thing that held him back was his ego. And it became too overbearing. Now, as for, Jay-Z, he's more into philanthropy and all different type of black activism work more than he is making songs. So for him, his work is already done in the music game as far as that side of it. He's trying to, basically control all other entities of it, but to own his own masters and for his own work is something that he has implored for other people, and he tried to help, and he preaches that. So for him to watch his masters go to somebody else, now he kind of knows how Kanye West feels, right? Now you kind of know how Nicki Minaj and all these other people feel. Not saying that all the rest of them, and it's all on Jay's behalf, but you can't talk about, blacks got to get to ownerships of their masters and all of that. And people have tried to own their own masters, and you either stood in the way or profited off of it. You weren't trying to help them get their masters back or secure it from you or eventually be able to buy it back from you. You went and sold it to a major. It made it almost impossible for the black artists to get their masters back. So, it's kind of an oxymoron when you come out and say that, hey, I'm out here doing this, or it's hypocritical, or whatever you want to call it. It's just not making sense. But now, here you are, trying to get some equity or ownership back into your first album that I thought you already secured by now. But it's obvious this has not been done in the proper way, or we wouldn't be having this situation now, as Jay's lawyers are now, putting a legal paperwork to stop and block any sale that Dame Dash is trying to commit. Now, what do I think? I think that Dame and Jay, this thing is not going to be fixed. These two should be through with each other. Dame said Jay made an offer to him. He was insulted by the offer that Jay gave, so he found another play. But he tried to sell it back to Jay-Z. But he saw another play. So that is that. What? It's what they call the blockchain for art. When you get involved in a blockchain for art, this becomes your, that's not really my wheelhouse. but I'm aware of it. But I'm not really in the art world like that. So that's why when people don't really understand that the really rich people never really lose money. Everything in their house is worth something. Like their furniture depends on who it's made by. It goes up in value every year because of who made it. So you might be like, why would you buy $30,000 for a couch? In 2 years, that couch could be worth $700,000. In 10 years, 20 years, that couch could be worth more, depending on what that artist is doing, how popular the artist is. Did you catch him on the curve before he became what he became? It appreciates in value over years of time. So, well, anyway, NFTs, you can just use that to basically, uh, like I said, you can go to art galleries. You can use it for real estate. You can go to auction houses, bid on other art. What's that? Lindsay Lohan, who still got money, her and Snoop are using NFTs. You know, they sell like all different type of things, some sports videos or hip hop music shorts or whatever they're doing. They use it and set it up as a digital currency. That's all it is, a digital token for like art. All right, you could buy a NFT of LeBron James dunking a basketball. Matter of fact, somebody has bought one for like $208,000, I believe, of LeBron James dunking a basketball. And they got an NFT of that. It's a video short of LeBron dunking a basketball. So picture that. Uh, First off, Dame Dash would have to get a digital wallet, which he did. He went to what is that? He went to the digital store that allowed him to do it. What was the name of the damn store? God damn it. It's called Store something. That's where he went to get it done. Jesus Christ. No, Super Farm. Super Farm. Sorry about that. Super Farm. Um, that's where he's going for his digital outlet on, that's his digital wallet, is Super Farm. Robinhood has it. I've seen it on there. You can get it on Coinbase. A lot of people are using Coinbase now. PayPal even has it. Um, Now, the thing is that it's set up like a cryptocurrency. It's just different things are there. hmm Well, listen, once one of your NFTs, um, let's say you have a cryptocurrency, you can turn that into an NFT. Depends on how it is. Like, let's say Super Farm or Gateway, that Nifty Gateway thing, OpenSea, Rareable, all of these different places, right? Now, it's very key that you research everything that you do before you buy NFT, especially if you're given the high prices of the market. Because once you look out for people who trying to impersonate other companies and do verification processes for creating things, the NFT listings aren't, normally standard across many platforms. So the buyers need to know what they're getting into before they go ahead and buy it. Because some of them like to buy real estate, they like to buy other things with the NFT. So the virtual real estate world, as the Bloomberg report puts it, people have the average prices for land, and it's now hovering over $2,700. And at the end of the day, when you buying and selling that real estate for something as fundamental as that, you can sell it for one digital price less than the other. Now, do you want to be in that ball game? That's up to you. But you have to research everything you do before you get into it. That's the main thing you should know. Now, the other thing you need to know is this, and it's very key. Don't get into anything without getting first and second and third and fourth and fifth opinions. Because this is money that you gotta, if this is not money that you can afford to let go, don't get involved. Don't do it. If it's something that you can't turn away from and not look back at it, don't get involved. Because this ain't like, gambling. Like, come on, baby. Come on, 6. Come on, 6. Damn. Don't do that to yourself. Now, as far as Jay and Dame, Jay should figure out some type of final payoff structure or payoff number for Dame to get Dame away from him, period. That's it. That's it. They should cut all ties. If you're Jay-Z and Roc Nation and everybody around, why even linger and have Dame attached to you, holding on to that one thread of annoyance? Pay whatever it is, and Dame is gone. Now, it's settled. Now you don't have to worry about Dame being around no more. You don't have to worry about any of this. It's done. It is completely over, and you got nothing to worry about. It's over. Party's over with. Out of time. So they need to stop with all this bickering back and forth with lawyers and notes. Why? Just pay Dame off. He's got equity in something, and why you won't even have him around? Let him go. Pay him what he wants so he can go do his own thing. 9 times out of 10, Dame might blow it up because that's what Dame does. He starts something, has a great concept, a great idea. Someone else takes it and makes more money with it. And then he's bitter because he had a good opportunity. He pissed some people off, rubbed them all the wrong way, and ended up blowing the whole deal. So, it's the Dame Dash story. And now that the people he was mean to while he was coming up, and in the game and stuff, all those people he was mean to, now he's got to see that these people are in power now. These dudes are like in the executive spots. They control radio. And then when you come up there, they're going to be, oh, no, man, Dame, nah, he's an a-hole. All the avenues that you want to get into, The people you was treating like crap, whether you was, just playing or not, they're in power now. So they mostly like to hell with you. Hey, that's them, not me. Anyway, I'm out. Tell me what you think. Who's right on this? Jay or Dame? What have you? Don't forget to subscribe to the page. Hit that notification button. Subscribe. Thanks for the super chats. Thanks for the cash apps. Blessings to all of you. I'm out.